Hello everyone, in today's video we're going to be making our own watercolors with Kremer pigments. So Kremer sent me this beautiful watercolor set. It comes with 3 colors. And then they sent everything that I need to create my own watercolor pigments. So I'm going to take you throughout the process, and for me it's a very relaxing process. Okay, so I'm going to start out with the red color. You're going to mix 2 to 3 teaspoons of pigments with 4 milliliters of watercolor medium. This is the color Up Close. It's a really vibrant, beautiful Venetian red color. So after I put my pigment into the mortar, I'm just extracting. It comes with a little syringe. I'm just extracting the watercolor medium out, and then I'm going to pour it in and start to mix it together. But before I do that, I'm going to try to crush up. You want to crush up and smooth out the pigments with the mortar to make sure there's no clumps and no big pieces of rock or anything within your mixture. All right, so now I'm pouring in the medium, and then we're just going to mix it together. And for me, I just took like an hour to do this. I had on some relaxing music. It is, for me, a form of self-care. It's very, very soothing just to see the colors go from powder to liquid and then go from liquid to a solid again, and then for you to be able to paint it. It's a very soothing process. So everything is smooth, and then I'm going to take the same syringe. I just take the same syringe and I extracted the color out of the mortar, or you can just pour it into, they come with these little palettes. So I'm just going to pour it into my palette, and then pretty much you just wait for them to solidify. And they say to wait a couple of hours for them to dry. I waited for about a day because I realized that I put in a little bit too much of the watercolor medium in comparison to the pigments. So it took a little while for them to solidify, but I just thoroughly enjoyed the process of creating these colors. So I'm going to let you watch me create the next 2 colors, which is a beautiful cobalt blue next, and then it comes with a really bright golden color. And then we're going to come back and we're going to try out the watercolor pigments. So just chill, relax. It's a very soothing process. And if you have any questions on how to create these pigments, or if you want to try out these pigments for yourself, I'm going to leave the link to Kremer's website in the description box. So I'll be back towards the end of the video to show you how I use these pigments. Okay, so now that I created these beautiful pigments, I'm going to start to test them. I let them dry, and it comes with this really nice squirrel hair brush. So I'm starting to dip it into the red. You can see that it's solidified. It's solidified, but it's not hard. You know what I mean? It still has some like liquid consistency. Very, very fluid. It's almost, to me, a mixture between like ink and watercolor paint, which is perfect, especially if you like for your watercolors to actually look vibrant. So you can see how juicy and beautiful it looks. And then look at how vibrant and loose and fluid is going on watercolor paper. I mean, I'm blown away. So I can only imagine, you know, if I had like a full kit of different color variations. And the great thing about this is that since it comes with red, blue, and yellow, you can always mix together, you know, blue and yellow to get green. You can mix together blue and red to get purple. So you can still create a wide range of color variations with this. You can just see how liquidy and still dried, very, very vibrant. So I'm thoroughly enjoying using these watercolor pigments, and I'm very impressed with it. And I want to thank Kremer for sending me these pigments, and thank you for watching. And if you haven't, please like this video below and subscribe. Every Thursday I'll be trying out some new form of paint or pigments, and every Sunday you can catch a very relaxing, chilled out video of me painting a flower. Y'all have a beautiful week and continue to keep creating.